gum and get it off. I love it though.
Look at it on her face.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. That really is amazing.
That this tiny
and how
little
many layers
bottle.
is that?
How many layers did you put? Two. I think I put 3 or 4 on this one. I only put like a couple right here. I put 2 or 3 right here. But use some like paint or blood to it. It's even good. But yeah. Like I said, I had this lady that came in and that's all she did for makeup was put this on a few layers and like had scars all over. So it was cool. Tiny. For this. Oh, it. No, I'll probably put on like a minion outfit or something to match him. Alright, and then I'm going to make 2 little cuts coming off of it. Very small. It almost, everyone see that? It's very small. Little cuts. And if you ever want like a steady hand, if your hand shakes too much, I always grab my wrist and then I paint. For some reason it makes it a lot more steadier than just going like that. You grab your wrist and then go. So if you're ever having a hard time with it being shaky, just hold your wrist. Okay. Let's go from the corner of our eye now. It's on the opposite side. I'm going to start making a cut going all the way up and then stopping right before the hairline. And it can be a little curvy. All right. Okay, and now we'll make a small little one going straight out of our eye like this. Straight little one. All right. And then we'll have one still at the corner of our eye, and we'll have this one going down. Should we color in our eye now? Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so this is just like almost like a nice circle. You can just start out with a nice circle going all the way around your eye and go under your eye.
We're going with the same color here?
Same color right now, and then we'll add in some black and blood and details. We're just getting the shape right now. That's all we're doing.
Around the eye?
Yep, just like a nice little circle all around that eye. He kind of has that one little messed up eye. And then you can fill it in too. If you want to, you can go all the way up to your eyebrow if your eyebrows don't match. If they're like not colored in or anything. you can fill it all the way up. I'm not going to. I'm just going to make a nice little circle. Cover your eyelid. Get as close to your waterline as possible without poking your eye.
Are you coming in pretty far on the nose? Bridging your nose up?
I didn't go that far in.
Okay.
Because I didn't want it to connect to that other scar I had going across my nose.
Right.
Oh, you guys are looking creepy already. And after we make that circle, we'll make more of a shape and not so much like just a circle over the eye. We'll like make it where, like if you notice like right here, we have that scar that goes up. We're gonna take the paintbrush and we're gonna kind of make a triangle and then fill that part in. You see how I made a little line? That way it starts out thicker and then goes into like a smaller, thinner line. And then fill that in. I feel like a scar has so many, it's not just a thin line, like some of it's thicker, especially with Chucky. He has some parts that are thinner, some parts that are thicker. So we will be adding a little bit of thickness at this one right here, just at the top, and then it goes out thinner. Yep, that looks good. All right, are we ready for the next scar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll start right here, kind of like in the middle of where your eye is, and we'll make a scar that attacks.
Okay. So now start again.
So we are at
Look
Twisted
right
Halloween. Our address is 9038 Metcalf in Overland Park. We are located 91st and Metcalf, right by the Panda Express and TJ Maxx. So come on in to get your kids face painted.
On what days?
Only on Saturdays. Your kids can get their face painted from noon to 4. So make them happy and come on in. And we have free makeup classes Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, so make sure that you are always watching Facebook, our website. Come on in and check us out. We like to think outside of the package, so we're not just package costumes. We are more than that. We are, you know, accessories, making your costume unique and yourself. So that's what our little slogan is. All right, last scarring. We're gonna put one right down the middle. So we'll start in the middle of your mouth. Yep, and this one's pretty thin, it looks like, and it's just like a straight line all the way down. Oh, it does kind of look like he has one more. I may have lied. He has one more. It is on this side. It comes across. So I'll start.
Cheekbone.
Yep, kind of like with the cheekbone. So it starts on your hairline and comes all the way down and stops. I almost didn't see it because I had a front-facing photo of him. Almost like where your cheekbone, if you'd suck it in. Nice little line. You're like, that's what you said during, I think, the slit throat too. You're like, yeah. Yeah, guys, come in for date night and have them, you get all gory. It's perfect date night.
She met Aaron.
They both came in and did slit throats on each other and had date night. It was cute. I was like, what did you guys do on a Friday night? Oh, just slit our throats. It was great.
On the drive back home, no one would look over.
You're like, come on, look at our cool makeup.
There was a guy that like stopped. We were here, and he stopped back here. Like he would not roll up at the light.
You're like, come on. We want to creep you out. Yeah, I always go to gas station afterwards, and everyone's like, oh, can I get a picture of you? And I'm like, oh, no. I usually say yes. I'm like, sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you can clean your brush out, swish it around in that water. You can dry it off on your paper towel. And we will add brown. We're just going to not use a lot of brown, but we're just going to add some wrinkles and dimples. Just something a little extra. And since you have 2 scars, you can just go right below your scars with that.
Okay.
So I'm going to put mine above my scar. And I'm just going to add a brown line. And I will show you what I'm going to do first. So I have 2 lines just like that. It's kind of dark right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, that looks weird, Audra. Why did you tell me to do that? I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to pat it and get it a little bit softened up. You can go back over it with a Q-tip, kind of go across. You want to make it a little bit softer than that harsh line. And that kind of just gives you that evil look he does, like this. Naturally, when you take a photo, it's going to look great. Just add a little bit of wrinkles.
So these are kind of like WTF lines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Make it super soft. Maybe not as harsh as I just did it. Kind of soften it up a little bit more. We're just giving ourselves some wrinkles. And we're going to add a little bit of wrinkles or dimples right where, if you have some, you can smile and try to find them. Right like that. I put 2 little lines right where dimples are. Grab that sponge. Soften it up. I may even use my finger a little bit.
You're still using the brown?
Yep, just the brown.
I think I have those lines all the time.
You're like, I naturally have those lines.
They're called
I don't-
WTF lines.
It's
Lynn.
less work.
Yeah, I've got kids.
That are spectacular.
Exactly.
You earned those lines.
Oh, with my brother, yes, she definitely did.
You're like, not with me. I was the favorite
Oh,
child.
That's why she's. Oh, okay, now I got the spectacular comment. Didn't know the whole backstory.
All right, so that's pretty much, you could always put more lines if you wanted. I'm only putting the 2 little dimples right there. And really, you can barely see them. They're just very soft. Okay. Now, let's take our small brush again. You can rinse it out with that water. Dry it off on the paper towel. And let's add a little bit of water to that black. This is the Paradise, or is this Graftovia? It's Graftovia. This is water activated. You add a little bit of water to it. You can make it as thick or as watery as you want, which is the cool part about this makeup. Paradise is my favorite makeup. Mayron, just because it does really good with fine lines and detailing. The Mayron Fantasy that comes in the cream is good for like a base coat, all over color. Or if you have really dry skin, it's great for that because it's a cream base and it'll make it look more youthful. So if you have drier skin or too moist of skin, depends on what kind of makeup. So you can always come in and ask us questions and see which ones work better for you. All right, so we have the black. We are gonna add some to the inside of our eye, just a little bit. I kind of put it wherever, but I make the outside more red and the inside more black. So start at the inside, your lids, where they're at, and start painting them black. And you can leave a little bit of red showing if you want. Kind of just making lines, make it messy, because you want to show some red too. And I'll make the outer part more red. So I'm just covering the lid and adding a little bit of black. And I'll go underneath Put some black under the eye. Go all the way around. And what black does is it makes things look deeper, and like, so if you have a cut and you put red paint on there and you add a little bit of black on the inside of your cut, it's going to make it look deeper, like it just went sucked in. So always add black to stuff if you want it to look just a little bit more.
You did the bottom of your eye too?
I did do it at the bottom of my eye, almost making it look like we have a black eye going on here. And if you need more paint or anything, let me know and I can always scrape out more. Hi, how are you? Good. Coming in to watch?
She's a fan
Oh.
of everybody. Well, let me hook up my fans.
You know a lot of people, don't you?
I try. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing Chucky.
Chucky, did you want to join? We're kind
Is
of
it too
halfway.
late?
We're halfway. Yeah, we're getting there. You could watch.
Okay.
If you want, you can sit down over here if you want.
Okay. I don't want to unplug anything. Well, I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to go.
You'll have to come to more.
I know.
You said your daughter enjoys it, right?
Uh-huh.
Bring her one time.
Okay. I think I could catch up.
You want to try?
I'll try.
Okay. Let's scrape you some real quick.
Okay.
Let's see. You know what we're doing tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chucky?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yep, I'm prepared.
I know. I'm totally ready.
Okay, let's see. We need some. So all we've done so far is made scarring with the red paint, the cream base color.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we've done. And we've added a little bit of black around the eye.
Okay. Your eyebrows are very good.
They're red. Yes, they are very red. Let's see, red paint. We got gel blood. There we go. And if you need more paint of anything, let me know and I can get you more.
You'll be happy to know that I just jammed here from 119th where I delivered
There's a little goodie bag for you.
delivered Spectrum all their equipment.
Oh, good for you. You cut the cord. Look at that. Right on cue.
Right?
Very nice. We encourage people to cut the cord because they can save money and still get 50 channels in the Kansas City area, and we are 12 of those channels. So
Wow.
there you go.
And TV25, there is always something on.
She's got the motto.
That's local channel, right?
It is. It's the only
Okay.
locally owned and operated TV station, just like you guys. In
Okay.
the world of all these big box stores,
Yeah.
you're the only local guys here, and it's fantastic. And we're the only locally owned TV station. So
Hey, there you
we're
go.
working together.
Yeah. Look. Hey, shop small, right?
That's right.
Exactly right. Oh, I goofed it up.
You're doing the eyebrows too. You're like, yeah.
She didn't do her eyebrows. Her eyebrows started that way. Just so you know.
She's like, I need the full effect.
Full look.
I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Yeah,
But if you
just
need
go
help,
ahead.
let me know.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna still add black with a small brush. And now I'm gonna do this big kind of gash we have at the top. We're gonna fill a little bit of black in there, because that part is deep. So we want to add some black into that part. You can add a little bit of black into this one if you want, just in the center, because we're just trying to make it look a little bit deeper. And I'm telling you, you're looking at me like I'm crazy, probably like, why is she putting black in there? But I'm telling you, blood fixes it all. It fixes everything. Just add blood to it.
Put some blood on it.
Yep. Alright, we're going to put maybe just a little bit down here too. Not a lot. I want the red to show up. But you can put it in all the little scarring. Not as much as you did this main one and this one right here. And then your eye. But you can just add a little bit of detail black in the center of all your scarring. Do you want to introduce yourself so everyone knows your name?
Hi everyone, I'm Sid Pfeiffer. I'm a huge fan of TV 25, Twisted Halloween, AH Artistry,
Aw, thank you.
and Brian Lee Short.
Alright.
And this young lady.
Aww. Okay.
Congestion.
Dang doctors.
They tell you to do anything? It is what it is.
I saw these natural ways to make cough drops off subject, but they said coconut oil, cinnamon, and honey mixing together, and you put them in ice trays. Take it, and it's like homemade natural cough drops, and you put them in the freezer. Yeah, I'm like, I need to try that. Okay, what part do we have next? Oh yeah, we have a little bit of red paint. This is the red paint. How are you doing? Are you still working on the black?
No, I'm just messing.
Okay.
I'm just messing.
Okay. How are you doing? All right. You're looking creepy.
I gotta use my joke. What's red and tastes like blue paint? Red paint.
Oh my gosh. You're funny.
Since you had to say red paint,
That's
you
a good
triggered
one.
me.
You have good. That's a good one. I have a cheesy small joke. It's like, why was the little strawberry sad? Because its mom was jammed.
Oh.
I know. That's an awful joke.
It is
It's
a
awful.
Halloween-y almost type
Yeah,
of joke.
it's
So.
awful. It's an awful small joke. How are you doing?
I'm missing stuff.
I think, let's see, you need 2 little scars coming out of your eye over there. There you go.
Okay, is this
Oh, yeah.
we're going to use the bright red?
We're going to use the bright red just because this burnt kind of does look really good for scarring, but I want to add just a little bit of red to give it more of like a fresh cut look almost. So the more colors that you add into there, the more realistic it's going to look. So I like to add as many colors as possible just because you're like, whoa, that looks awesome. If you just add one color, people are like, oh yeah, that looks great. But you add more colors, the more detailed and better it's going to look. So I'm going to take that bright red, and like I'm going to do almost the same thing with the black. I'm just going to add it in random little parts. You don't have to add it throughout the whole scarring. You're just adding it just to give it more color and make it look more fresh. So don't feel like you're putting it in the wrong spot because you're not. I'm kind of putting it wherever I feel like it. Maybe a little dash over here. Maybe I'll skip a scar, not use red there. Literally, it's up to you. There's no wrong or right way to do this. Unless you put it all like all over your face. And they'll be like, what are you doing?
Wrong class.
Alright. You can add a little bit around your eye too. Don't be afraid. And this red is the Mayron cream. That's the one you like, right? The cream-based one? Mm-hmm. forget when I did one of my first face painting parties, like, oh, I have makeup for you to use. Like, oh, okay, that works out. I'm getting paid. I'm going to go face paint. And I show up there and they have all acrylic paint. And I'm like, I was like, this is what we're using on children's faces? And they're like, no. I'm like, I gotta go home. I was like, it's okay. You don't have to pay me more. Like, I'll go get. So make sure if you are watching that you use high quality makeup that is made for your skin. Okay. Let's look at Chucky.
That might help.
We're up to 10 people on the live stream. Very good.
Oh,
You're
right.
famous. Woo!
Woo! Hi everyone that's watching. Thank you for
Remind
watching.
where we are.
We are at Twisted Halloween, 9038 Metcalf. We are by the Panda Express and the TJ Maxx.
If you come in the next 10 minutes, you can get a pair of Renaissance tickets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, if you come in the next 10 minutes, you can get a pair of Renaissance tickets.
First
Oh.
one to get here. Just
First
come
one
back
to get
the-
here. So
come back
come.
to the makeup room.
Yeah, come back to the makeup room and we will give you free tickets. So come to the rent. Come here. That's awesome. Did you? I was like, I don't know about that.
All of our people will get something. We'll make sure you don't leave empty-handed.
I'm getting skills here, man.
Okay, mad skills.
All right. Twisted Halloween is also the main costume sponsor for Renfest and for KC Harvest Festival, which is on October 6th.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. How's everyone doing? Looking good? All right.
Your scars look good since you put the stuff on them. You know
The scarring
yes.
is really good stuff.
Lisa K says Audra is the best.
Aw, thank you, Lisa. Or which one do I look at?
The little
Lisa,
the phone.
thank you, Lisa. I keep looking at that one instead.
They'll all work together.
Okay. Let's see. We can make let's add blood next. Let's do the gel blood. There's two different types of blood, and I just want to explain them better. We have the Graftovian gel blood, which doesn't dry ever. It'll be jelly for the rest of the night. But the cool thing about it is it does kind of look dry. It looks wet. It makes it look older and deeper. So that's a good thing about this blood. And it is the Graftovian blood. And then we also have, where did my big thing of blood go?
Over there.
Over there. All right, we have the stage blood, which that is good for dripping, splattering, and it does dry, but it does do better with drips. We learned Q-tips, unless you want it all over your shirt. No.
You basically $40 shirt.
And Neil Dunham says hello, and Raven Heath says, go Audra, you're the bestest.
Aw, thank
And
you,
Heath
Raven.
Gibson
Thank you, Neil.
Von Minton, Audra, you're beautifully creepy.
Ah, beautifully creepy. I take that as a compliment.
That's a great compliment. Right?
All right. Okay, so let's add the gel blood first. I'm going to still use, if you want to use your bigger brush, go for it. I'm still using the small one. I'm going to add this gel blood. I'm going to start with the bigger gaps first. So I have this one that's on my forehead. I'll add a little bit there. I'll add some around my eye. Don't be afraid to put it anywhere. I'm kind of going to put it all over my lid. I want my eye to almost look nasty. Alright, and I'll go under my eye with the small brush. Oops. And as Bob Ross would say, no mistakes, just happy accidents.
Yeah.
I just put a little bit of extra blood on there, but that's alright.
It fixes everything.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so it's looking pretty creepy right now. You can add a little bit to your other scars if you want. Like I said, just keep it in the center because you want the outside to be more red. Alright. Then you can just put it in random little spots. How are you doing? Oh, you're looking creepy.
I caught up.
You did. You're a fast learner.
I've done this to myself before.
This look? You've done this look too? Oh my gosh. I need to see a picture. Okay. Also, another thing to tell you all about is we have Walkin' and Rollin'. It is a benefit to raise money to help create costumes for kids in wheelchairs. It is on October 20th at Twisted Halloween, which is, like I said, Metcalf and 91st Street by the Panda Express and TJ Maxx. It's really cool. Comic-Con comes out. We have people that are dressed up. We have face painters. We have people that you can take pictures with. We have food. I think drinks. It's like a big party here. It's for a good cause. So bring the kids, bring the parents, and have a good time.
When is that?
That is October 20th. Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's a Saturday.
It is a Saturday. Yeah.
At what time?
It's all day long. I
Oh,
think
all day
we
long.
open. I'm not for sure. I'll have to get back. I can look. Let me see actually what time we open that day. Walking and rolling.
Isn't that one a donation based as well?
You can donate. I'm not for sure if a part of the sale, the part of the sales that go on that day go towards Walking and Rolling too. I think we raised almost $10,000 last year.
Wow.
And I think we're the official sponsor for the Walkin' and Rollin'. And it's amazing how they make these all handmade. And they made like Amelia Earhart where it went over the little girl's wheelchair and the sides come up and down.
Oh,
And it's
gosh.
like, so they can go through doorways and it's just awesome.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And people are dressed up, like I got pictures with people and I love Comic-Con. So
Awesome.
it's just a cool event.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I was gonna look to see what the hours were that day while everyone is working on their face real quick.
10 to 8.
10 to 8, you looked it up? Oh, you're quicker than me. Should have been quicker than that. Is that commercial? Should have been
You're
quicker.
explaining your stuff.
So 10 to 8, October 20th.
Yep, 10 to 8, October 20th. Come on in.
I think I'm looking too bloody.
You can never be
No such
bloody
thing.
enough. You're Chucky.
It's never too much. Okay.
Ooh, yours looks cool. Yeah, I like your eye. Yeah, very cool. All right, should we add a little bit of drip blood? This I'm still going to use my brush and I'm not going to put a lot on. I mostly just poured it out for you so you could see the difference of bloods you're using. It should be in your little cup right here. You can add a little bit to your scars. This does drip, but if you notice, it instantly makes it look just like wet and ooey gooey, and it's red. And I'm just adding it to little certain parts with my small brush. Like I said, random little spots is best. You don't have to do it exactly like mine. We're just making the scars look fresh. You can add a little bit around your eye. Just be careful not to get it in your eye.
You know, after a medicine dropper would probably work really well with the stage plate as well.
Okay, yeah. And also, like, if you ever want to do splatter, you get like a really big brush,
Yep.
dip it in there, and then flick the edge of the brush, and you can get splatters. But yeah, that would be like a little medicine dropper. That way you're not like getting a little cup and going. But hey, like I said, not enough. You can always add blood to everything. Fixes like if you add too much latex and you can see latex, add blood to it. And then you're like, wow, that's a really cool scarring. Okay. The last part of this look is the stitches. So let me know when you guys are ready for that. That's pretty simple. It's not very hard. They're just straight black lines or silver. If you're at home and you're doing this, you can get staples. Just make sure you close them and they're not sticking out straight like regular staples. Make sure they're closed in. You can get a little bit of latex and stick them on where your scars are, and it looks real, like you have staples in your head instead of paint. There's so many different ways to do this, and if you come in and you want to ask me questions, I can help you with any makeup needs. I like your necklace, by the way. That's cute.
Thanks.
Chief, did you make that? No?
There's a lady on Facebook that
Okay.
makes them. She lives in Topeka.
Nice.
I would wear this one also. But everybody at work was wearing Red Friday stuff, so I wore this with black scrub pants.
That's cute. That's cute. If you have any questions for me, write them in the comments below and I can answer them too. And also give us a like and a thumbs up.
Got
How are you
about
doing?
4 or 5 Audrey is the
I
best
love it.
comments, so that's good.
It's fine.
It's a craft, no?
It is.
I love it. Wait till we take a picture.
And this is just one that I think is messier than others that I've done. So it's.
Neil says, Vivian Hayes, I see you.
Oh.
I know who he is.
Oh, wow, that looks awesome. It's the stitches that make the difference.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
there you go. All right, are we ready for the stitches?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to add water to the black again because it probably dried out a little bit. I'm going to use the tiny brush again. Add water to it. You don't want it too watery because I don't want it to drip down your face.
I want to use the silver on this. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You could always use the black first and then go over it with the silver. That's what I did in my original photo.
Okay.
That way you can see the staple look more.
Yeah.
Because if you just add the silver, you may not be able to see it as much.
Okay.
So I'll start with my chin, and I'm literally just going to make as straight as I possibly can. Small little lines straight across. Everyone see that? And I'm going to distance it just a little bit, maybe half a centimeter. Straight line all the way across. And you can put as many stitches in there as you want. I'm going to have to show you a picture of Chucky so you know what you did a really amazing job. Just, we have a lady here that doesn't know what Chucky looks like, and she doesn't know she's doing a good job, but I'm telling you, she's killing it. Killing it. You get it? Killing it.
Ooh.
I pulled it up for her.
Oh, you did? You see it now?
You are killing it. That's awesome. She's
Okay.
almost got the right type of hair. If you just had more reddish hair, it would be, you wouldn't even have to do a wig.
2
Yeah.
weeks ago it would have been great.
What color?
2 weeks ago it would have been great.
I thought you said green. I was like, you dyed your hair green?
Not until St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, and I'm going to start making stitches on this big one.
Okay, does he get stitches everywhere, Audrey?
No, he just has them on right here and this one.
Okay.
That's all he has. Yeah. And then he may have like a few on this side one.
It looks like this one that comes down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one does.
I just typed in
Chucky.
Yep, just Chucky doll on Google and you can see exactly where his stitches go. See how I kind of left that middle part, that gap open just a little bit? You don't have to do that, but I did it that way it looks like it's opened. If you want to see that, I left that little gap open.
Oh.
Go all the way down. And then I'll do this line right here. Straight little black lines. And then I'll put a few on my cheek right here. let's see. I have a little list here that I'm supposed to go over. Twisted does give back to the community and donates a percentage of days to sales to your charity. So if you have a school or a church and you want to come into Twisted to have a percentage of the sales go to your charity, let us know. We love helping out around the city in Kansas City. So contact Michelle at Twisted Halloween. Looks great. you did put a lot of stitches on.
I know.
He's been sewn up. He's the aftermath.
But you know, besides all the stitches, you did really good. It's just a lot of stitches.
You might talk about that a little bit because I could see where that might be more of a when you're out trick-or-treating where it's dark, you might want bigger features, whereas if you're trying to be in close where there's a lot of light, maybe you'd want to make this feature smaller, so maybe talk about that.
Exactly. I mean, if I'm going to take a photo or something, I always contour my face darker. I I draw in my eyebrows more. I make my eyeliner thicker. I put in lashes, dark, or anything to just make it stand out and pop more. But if you're like going to a party and you don't want it to be so dramatic and you don't want a dark brown line going down your cheek to contour it, don't do that. But if you're taking a photo or you're going to be in the dark, yeah, make it darker, brighter, thicker lines, exaggerate, anything that you want to do. Add some lashes. I feel like lashes will make anything better too, just like blood, lashes, rhinestones, glitter, that little extra something in there will just make your makeup look awesome. And I also love makeup because it's always original. No one's going to look like you when you go and you do makeup on your face for Halloween. No one else is going to be like, I did my makeup exactly like yours. So doing makeup is very unique. All right. And that is it when it comes to the Chucky look.
Okay, I want to add the silver.
Add the silver. Just add it right on top of the black. You just want the black.
On top of the black?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll show you my original photo. That way you can look and see what I did. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, people.
Baby, did you want some of the silver?
See how I put it right? It just made it stand out more. If I just did the silver, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah, just a little bit of, on like one edge of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that way you can still see the black.
Right.
But if you just put silver on it, you wouldn't even be able to see it in the photo.
Right. So we're just going to put it just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I look more like Frankenstein.
Well, you can always jump in the middle of the river.
On your stitches?
Sure. Thanks for letting me use it. Well, you're very welcome. I'm going to put it right here. How's this?
So talk about what else you might do accessory-wise to make you more Chucky.
Make sure you have a striped shirt. I have overalls. These are actually overalls that I have at home. So if you want a package costume, we have those here, but we like to accessorize. So I got this wig, put that on. I naturally have blonde hair. Looked a little funny when I came in with my red eyebrows. So yeah, you can, what else does he have? If you wanted to do like a couple's costume, he has the Chucky's bride. What is her name? Tiffany. If you want to be Tiffany and Chucky, that is also a great look. She has the poofy white dress and the black lips and the blonde hair, and the black leather jacket. So if you come on into Twisted Halloween, we want to help you put together your costume to make it original. So make sure, and not just like a packaged costume that everyone else is going to have and you're going to wear once a year. Like you can buy a skirt that we have here and it can go with a pirate, or it can go with a steampunk look, or it can go with a witch. There's just so many different things that you can do with what we have here. So it's not just a packaged costume. We like to think outside the package. Does anyone have any questions for me? Also, if you attend our makeup classes, we give you 15% off all makeup. So that's another good reason to come to our makeup classes, is you get percentage off really quality makeup. Glitter, eyelashes, latex, Mayron, paint. We got blood.
Lots of blood.
Lots of blood. So come on in and check our makeup classes out. Are you ready to take a group photo? Ooh, I like the silver. That looks good. Yeah, the silver definitely did.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Staples now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Are you liking it now that you added the silver?
Yeah.
It stepped it up a notch, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It did. It made it really look like Staples. I gotta tell you, the first class that I came to, we did a bruise on our face and
Bruise and abrasions.
and claws.
Uh-huh.
I have a really good friend. She's a physician, and I just snapped a picture. I didn't tell her I was taking the class or anything. I just snapped a picture and sent it to her.
What did she say?
She sent me a text message. She said, "Oh my gosh, what have you done? I'm coming to help you now. I don't know what you've done."
You're like, yay! I did my goal.
Well, then when I told her, she's like, "Well, it looks realistic, but that's awesome."
Oh, that's
She said,
great.
"You scared me to death."
Okay, before we do the photo, I'm gonna start off.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it. And then when you come back, I will get Michelle to take a photo.
And they'll do it right there so everybody can see what everybody did.
Yeah, everyone needs to see everyone's look, don't they?
Don't go away. We'll have it coming up very shortly.
Let's see. Is there anything that I forgot? If you want to sign up for our newsletter, we move around every year to different locations, so we will not be in the same spot next year. So make sure you sign up for our newsletter so you can know when our classes are, makeup classes, our big events, face painting events, where we're located next year. So make sure you sign up for the newsletter. We do have a sheet right there if you want to put your name and email address. We can sign you up on the newsletter.
If they're online, where would they go to do that?
Michelle told me there's a little spot on Facebook. I'm not exactly where at on
You
Facebook.
can also go to the website.
Yeah, or you can message us on Facebook and send us your email and we'll add you on the newsletter. Or you can go to the website,
Which is?
twistedhalloween.com. Right?
What's that one, KC?
KC.com. I was like,
Put you on the spot.
I know. I was like, I'm getting quizzed here.
TwistedHalloweenKC.com.
TwistedHalloweenKC.com.
Your stitches look really good because you use smaller strokes than I did. Because
It seems like subtlety helps a lot.
it does when it's light like this.
Right.
I mean, it really looks like they're really little stitches in there.
Right.
And I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Vivian always does something different than I do, and it turns out awesome. And I'm like, I should have done that. Dang it. I'm like, Yeah, come to Vivian's first class tomorrow at 5 p.m. She's our new makeup artist. Cool thing about her is she actually started coming here last year and coming to my classes, and then now she's amazing. I just can't even believe the artwork and that she does on herself. So come check her out tomorrow. She's awesome. She knows a lot about painting and latex and blood. And come meet her and support her.
Talk a little bit about what you're going to do tomorrow. What is the on the agenda?
I'm gonna do a torn face, so it looks like maybe a dog ripped your jaw off.
It's pretty gory.
This whole section of your mouth is gonna look like it's gone, but it's not gonna be gone.
It's what? Toilet paper, latex? What?
Cotton, latex, the Mayeron cream paint, and gel blood.
Gel blood.
What time is that tomorrow?
5 p.m.
5.
And come to my Queen of Hearts. If you have a Queen of Heart makeup look you're doing this year, I have a card coming out of the side of your face. And we put glue over the eyebrow to make it disappear. It's called just a regular glue stick, Elmer's glue stick, and then I put the heart over it. All right, I'm gonna have you all come over here so everyone can see your amazing looks. And you can just peek in the camera and be like, hey everyone. All right. You don't have to. You're like, I'm already doing it. Okay, look it. Doesn't it look amazing, everyone? I don't know if you can see us all. Can you?
Yeah, you
Come
should
on in.
all be in. There you go.
Can you see it?
Now we need a camera.
I can take a selfie.
Yeah, do a selfie. That'd be cute.
Okay, let's see. It's a good thing we're taking a selfie because my other camera is broken. So my selfie camera isn't. Look at that. Okay, should we look serious or smile?
Now we should.
One of
Why
each.
would we
One of
look-
each. One Chucky.
So we should look like Chucky's evil smile.
Yarr.
All right, and serious. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everyone who joined in on our live stream. Hope you come in to Twisted Halloween. We have fun here.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh darn! I didn't take a picture.
It'll be posted on Facebook.